Okay, in this video, St. Christ Central people, we are going to be talking about how to use an app on your iDevice or your Android device to download the library's ebooks. So if you have an Android phone or tablet, or you have an iPad, iPod, iPhone, you can use this app to download our ebooks right onto your device, so you no longer need an internet connection. So if you're driving along in the car, sitting in the back seat, you can read when you don't have the internet. So the first thing I need to tell you is you used to use this app right here, this Follett digital app. We are no longer using that. So if you have that, you can delete it off your device because it doesn't work anymore. What you want to get is this Enlight K-12 app. If you search Enlight or Follett, it should show up in your app store. So we're going to click that. And the first thing you notice is it's going to ask you to log in. You can log in using your Destiny login information, or you can stop at the library desk. The one thing you have to have is the Follett shelf URL for our specific school. This app will currently work at the middle school and the high school. If you are at the elementary, stop right now. Don't download the app. Just do it how I've always taught you, which is just reading them through the browser. So we are logged in here at the middle school, and it's synchronizing our checkouts. And so you can see this person has one thing checked out, 100 people who made history. You can also see in the corner you have an account button. What we are going to do is use this little book icon in the corner. You just got to poke it until it works right. So you click on it until it works right, and that opens up in Safari or Chrome. If you're on an Android device, this is your browser that you can get to the internet to. And so you can scroll through and find a book you want. Do castles have bathrooms? Sounds like an awesome book. So I'm going to click open on the Follett shelf, and then that'll pop us back to our Enlight app. So you went from the Enlight app to the browser and then back to the Enlight app. So once you're in the Enlight app, it's going to ask you to confirm the download. If you want to open this book in the app, you have to check it out and download it. So you click check out now and download, and then it starts synchronizing. And that thinks for a little bit. We have a lot of ebooks at the middle school and high school, and we are getting more all the time. So make sure you check back often. So you can see it's downloading right now. So in order to download, you have to have an internet connection, either wireless or through a data plan through your cell towers. And depending on how you get the internet, it can take a little bit, like this just did. This didn't take very long, or it can take really long. It also depends on the length of the book you're downloading. Picture books with pictures take longer than a short text-based book that doesn't have many pictures. So let's see if it can finish up there. It downloaded successfully. See, now you can see it in that list, and we can click on it and open it up, and we can start reading it. And I think gestures work much better in the new app, so we can flick to go forward and backward, or you can use the buttons along the bottom if you would rather. You have arrow buttons here to go forward and backward. You also have arrow buttons, well, back. You have an eyeball here on the bottom that'll do a 2-page spread instead of a 1-page spread. You have a spyglass, so you can zoom in or zoom out. And some of the books have a little notebook right here, so you could take notes in the book. Okay, so that's really nice if you're doing some kind of project or you have to write a book report. All right, to get back, to leave this book, you don't want to return it, but you just want to get out of it and go see the other book you have checked out. What you're going to do is you're going to click book bag right up here at the top. Okay, book bag will take you to your book bag, which has your books in it. It's kind of self-explanatory. So now I can go into my other book and read that one. Okay, we good so far? That's the app. Now, you have them for 2 weeks, but if you'd like to return them early, you can do that. Alright, so if you want to return something early and you have it on your device, like on my iPad, first thing you need to do is you need to move it online. So you click move online, and it'll say synchronizing your checkouts, moving it online, go around in the circle. It's completed successfully. So now you can say, instead of, you can just click it, it says download. So if I wanted to put it back on my device, I would download it. Otherwise, you can move it online. So that's what you need to do on your device before you go to your computer to return it early. All right, so now I'm on my computer, my laptop, whatever kind of computing device I'm using, and I'm open my browser, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, whatever you may be using. I'm using Chrome. Use the Follett Shelf link on the library page and open Follett Shelf. So I am also logged in with my test person. It'll ask you to do that. I could go into my book bag here and see the books I have. I can open them and read them online. So I started reading it on my iPad. I can switch to a computer device, and it even saved the page I was on, so I can keep moving through and read it here, no problem. I can use all those tools we've talked about before. Go back to the Follett Shelf. I could check out something else if I wanted to here, but let's go into your book bag. So we talked about returning things early. And remember, the first thing you had to do when you were going to return something early, if you got done with it, was to move it online on your device. So on my iPad, I moved it online. And then on here, below the book, you can see this little arrow button, and it tells you when it's due. So I'm going to click the arrow button, and it says, are you sure you want to return this title early? Yes. Checking. Title returned. So now I just have that one out. Now this one I still had downloaded on my iPad. So when I click the return early button, it's going to say checking, and it says you have downloaded this title. To return it, you have to use the app on your device to move it online. That's why you have to move it online first. Otherwise it won't let you return it early because it's still saved on whatever device you are on. If you need help with the app, let me know, Ms. Olson. Send me an email, stop in the library, send out an SOS, smoke signals, whatever it may be, and I will certainly try to help you. Remember, the app is for middle school and high school kids. The elementary kids, you guys are just going to read online like you normally do. You're just going to click open right there in whatever browser you are in. All right, have a great day.